Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our another part of the lecture is related with the school of thoughts. School of thought. By school of thought, we means that uh, how the schools, and you can say that different uh, modern psychology and different other psychology establish the foundation of the psychology, and in which we can discuss the experimentation, study the conscious experience of individuals. Uh, there's so many things, and the psychological phenomena. These are all related with the school of thought. The earlier school of thought that paved the way for further developments in modern psychology were structuralism. Uh, the focus of the structuralism is studying the conscious experience by looking into its individual parts or elements. Functionalism focused on what the mind does and how it does. Gestalt psychology is related with focused on studying the whole experience of a person rather than breaking it into individual components. Psychodynamic school focuses on the unconscious forces that drive, motivate human behavior. Behaviorist are the behavioral school focuses on studying the behavior that is observable and overt. Now, when we are relating it, so the thing is how different psychologists belonging to these sets of theories have contributed a lot to the body of psychological knowledge and and practice. Today, we can see at least six approaches are models relating with the. So, so these are the important elements which is related with the different aspects. Now, when we're talking about the biological approach, psychodynamic approach, behaviorist and behavioral approach, humanistic approach, these are also the models and prevalent approaches related with the schools of thoughts. Before going to discuss the subject matter of psychology, I would like to explain the biological approach. The biological approach is the psychological model that behaves behaviors from the sorry from the perspective of biological functioning, the role of brains, genes, uh, endocrine glands, etc. These are all the linked with the biological approach, how individual nerve cells are joined together. Psychodynamic approach discuss the approach that concentrates on the belief that behavior is motivated by inner forces over which individuals have little control. Behaviorist or behavioral approach is related with the psychological model that focuses on the overt observable behavior. Humanist approach is related with the psychological model suggested that people are in control of their lives. It is considered as one of the most recent approaches to the psychology. And then the cognitive approach is very important. The cognitive approach model that focuses on how people know, understand, and thinks about the world. Main emphasis is on how people understand of the world and their thinking affects their responses. It's very important. How it may leads to positive or negative psychological consequences or even health related outcomes. So if you have any questions related with these discussions, you can ask directly from me. The subject matter of psychology, according to Wundt, the subject matter of psychology is to be immediate experience as contrasted to mediate experience. By mediate experience, Wundt meant experience is used as a way to find out about something other than the experience itself. This is the way in which we use experience in gaining knowledge about the world. Immediate experience is the experience as such, and the task of psychology is to study this immediate experience. The physicist, or on the other hand, interested in studying only the mediate experience, but the Wundian, Wundian psychologist study immediate experience. So the immediate experience, what does the immediate experience means is to all human mental experience could be understood as the combination of several simple events or elements. By analyzing the basic elements of sensations or other mental experiences, the underlying structure of the mind could be unveiled. Task of psychology is to identify the basic elements of consciousness, just like physicists, and these are all the other things which is related with this subject matter of psychology. Other part is related with the functionalism, an approach that concentrated on what the mind does. In other words, the functions of mental activity and the role of behavior in allowing people to adapt to their environment. The functionalist psychologists start with the fact that objects are perceived and how they are perceived. They asked why as well. This school became prominent in the 1900s. It emerged as a reaction to structuralism. So these are very important things which is related with the structuralism context, or we can say that the main perspective which is in the examples are which is in the details of the functionalism. So functionalism, in functionalism focused upon the way humans adapt the environment, what roles behavior played in allowing people to better adopt. These are all the things. How can we study functionalist approach with the observations, interviews, and testing of a person's. So these are the different ways to test the functionalism. Gestalt psychology. Gestalt psychology is an approach that focuses on the organization of perception and thinking in a whole sense rather than on the individual elements of perception. Instead of considering the individual parts that make up thinking, Gestalt psychologists concentrated on how people think, how people consider individual elements as units or wholes. They made great contributions to the understanding of the perceptual phenomena. Uh, the, this school developed as a reaction to structuralism in the early 1900s, in contrast to the structuralist approach of breaking down conscious experience into elements or focusing upon the structure. The Gestalt school emphasized the significance of studying any phenomena in its overall form. So, Gestalt psychology is very much important, and Gestalt psychology is focused to discuss the individual's thoughts and focused on the individual's thinking. Gestalt means configuration. The main concept that Gestalt posed was the whole is more than the sum of its part, and it is different from it too. They concentrated on how people consider individual elements together as units or wholes. The concept of Gestalt applies to everything: objects, ideas, thinking processes, and human relationships. Any phenomena in its entirety may be much greater than when it is seen in a disintegrated form. The three German psychologists, Max Bratham, Kott, and Wolfgang, were regarded as the founders of Gestalt school, as one of them had on significant work in this perspective. We organize our experiences according to certain rules, in which the proximity, what does the means of the proximity, close or nearer objects are perceived as coherent and related. Similarity, tendency to perceive objects, patterns, or stimuli as groups which are similar in appearance, parts of the visual field that are similar in color, lightness, textures, shape, or any other quality. Good continuation, tendency to group the stimuli into smooth and continuous patterns or parts. Closure, it is the perceptual tendency to fill in the gaps and completing the contexture. enables us to perceive the disconnected parts as the whole object. Figure and ground, our perceptual tendency to see objects with the foreground as well as the background the object is being recognized with respect to its background, that is blackboard and chalk. Perspective model approach, a paradigm in psychology, is a distinct way of describing, observing, understanding, and predicting any given psychological phenomena. The professionals as well as students, in order to conceptualize and organize the available information, need a model or paradigm. Also, it is required because it is used to test hypotheses and for conducting research work in order to testify the validation of assumptions. Includes assumption about what drives human behavior, how disorders develop, and treatment prescriptions. Biological model based on the assumption of materialism, all behavior has psychological basis, and understanding of biochemical processes will give an understanding of psychological and social phenomena. Physical structures and hereditary processes determine behavior or behavioral potential. Physical physiological interventions can alter mental processes and behavior. Root cause of abnormalities and disorders lies in biology and requires medical interventions. So these are the basic things. These are the basics explanations which is related with the different models, which is related with the different perspective. So when we're talking about the previous concepts, when we're talking about the basic things which is related with Gestalt. So Gestalt is basically gave the concepts of insights and transpositions. As a result of his observation, this is basically on the caged chimpanzee and experiments with chickens. Insight is basically spontaneous restructuring of the situation, and transposition is basically generalization of knowledge from one situation to another situation that is related with other chimpanzees and as well as other chickens as well. Gestalt is approaches to ethics, truth and truth. Truth is truth when it is complete and corresponds fully to the facts of the situation. And the others, I told you the materialist approach and the materialist context. So you have to gone through with these all concepts. If you have any questions, you can ask from me with my numbers and with my with the LMS queries as well. Thank you very much.